Hey guys, welcome back to Fit at the 50. Welcome to today's workout. My name is Paul, and as always, I'm taking you through today's workout right here from this basement. Today, something a little bit different. I'm going to start with a little bit of talking today. As you guys know, I used to run a lot, up to 60, 70 miles a week. I don't do that anymore. And I'm not blaming my knee pain on that because there's plenty of runners out there that run more and have zero knee pain. But you know, sometimes it's genetic, sometimes it's overuse, sometimes it's misuse, and my knees right now hurt. There are good days and there are bad days, and there are certain exercises that I do to help me alleviate some of that pain. Today I'm going to be going through those exercises. I'm just going through 5 of them. There's plenty of stuff out there. It's kind of trial and error, and if you're not sure, you're best off seeing a qualified physical therapist or a doctor. I'm neither one of those. Might be qualified to train people. I am not a physical therapist nor a doctor. So today, like I said, we're just going to be going through some of the exercises that I do, some of the warm-ups that I do maybe before I work on my legs for the day or before I do go jogging. Whereas I used to run long, right now my jog consists of about 4 to 5 miles, maybe 3 times a week. That's about it, and I'll have a tendency to do some of these exercises before I go for my runs. So let's get started today. We have 5 different exercises. These are the most common ones that I do to help my knees. And I know some of you have knee problems watching this channel and doing some of the exercises. Some of you that watch this channel, I should say, have knee problems. As you know, we get older, and there's a lot of wear and tear on the knees. So these are, once again, some of the exercises that I do personally to help get rid of that pain or manage that pain. You can use that if you already are in pain and you're looking to get your knees stronger, or you could use it as preventive maintenance to avoid problems in the future. So let's get started. I do not have a great place to tie off my bands. Yeah, this is a resistance band workout. Resistance bands are great for this. This is the only place I can really tie it off, so I'm going to be a little far away from the camera. But you know what? Put up with it if you can. So I'm going to use the resistance band for most of these exercises. So step into it with both legs. This is called a Spanish squat. Put the band right behind your knees. Step back. There's already a lot of tension on here, right? And we're just going to squat down and try to get those legs parallel to the ground as far as you can. And remember, with all these exercises, if you feel knee pain right here, do not go beyond that point. Let that be your stopping point. If the pain is more than 5 on a scale of 10, I want you to stop right there and keep it right there. And then when you do these exercises, you do them again tomorrow, maybe there'll be less pain, and then you can go a little deeper then. If you're doing PT type of work, you have to kind of do this every day. This is not going to fix your knees tomorrow. You're not going to be getting up going, oh, this is great, want to work out. This stuff doesn't work like that. It's just like building any kind of muscle, or if you're training for a race, you can't just get up and go for one run and race the next day and expect miracles. So having said that, 45 seconds, tension on there. You're just going to sit down as far as you can. Try to keep this perpendicular, your shin perpendicular to the ground, as your quads parallel to the ground. So go as far as you can, and we're just going to hold it for about 45 seconds starting now. This is as low as I can go today. And this is also a great isometric exercise to build a little bit of muscle and strength in those tendons. Like I said, this is not parallel to the ground at all, but that's as long as I can go. And that's what's going to happen, and that's what we're going to stick with. So 45 seconds, just hold it right here. Maybe on the next set, I'll go a little bit lower. Right now, this is it. And if I can do this, like I said, I always say, be on camera. I can make a fool out of myself or not. You can definitely do it at home and just do the best that you can. So we have another, 10 seconds, 15 seconds left. So just hold it right here. Keep holding it. And next set, we're going to try to go a little bit lower. Not that we're going to be warmed up a little bit. We're just doing 2 sets. And this is it. And step out of the bend. Relax a little bit. And then we're going to move on to set number 2. So there's 5 different exercises today. As I mentioned before, there's plenty of work you can do. If you're not sure what to do, go see a qualified personal trainer, not a personal trainer, I say a physical therapist or a doctor. But you know, I kind of do a trial and error, and this is the 5 that I've been doing that helped me the most. One of the best exercises that I'm not going to show you today, however, is backwards walking. So doing basically this. If you have some kind of resistance, if you have a sled that you can pull, I do not have one, or if you have a treadmill, just flip around and walk backwards on a treadmill. Sometimes I actually don't start the treadmill, and I just push against the resistance of the belt. It might not be the best thing for the motor on your treadmill, but I've been doing it on my treadmill that this camera is actually supported on for the last 2-3 years. Hasn't had any bad effects on that motor. So if you do have a treadmill, you could probably try it on there. If you ask a lot of people, they'll say, oh, don't do it, it's bad for the motor. Personally, I haven't had issues with my treadmill, so go ahead and give it a shot. Once again, step back, and now we're gonna squat down for 45 seconds. You guys ready? And let's go. Oh yeah, this feels much better. I'm warmed up a little bit. I know I'm a lot lower already. Do not let the bend pull those knees together. Keep them nice and wide. Hip width a little bit wider, and just hold it for 45 seconds. Nice static hold. All you gotta do is follow along with me. Like I said, these exercises really help to strengthen the adductors, the abductors, and the glutes, the hips, which takes a lot of pressure off the knees. If you guys ever noticed me doing exercises on here, if I'm doing squats, my legs are very wobbly because I need to develop a little bit better musculature and strength in those areas. All right, we got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's our 45-second limit. So this was just 2 sets. For the length of this video, I'm gonna keep everything 2 sets. Sometimes I'll do 3 and 4. It all depends on how I feel and what kind of time I have that day. Like I said, today I'm gonna go running, so this is actually great because I'm gonna go running right after I film this video. And it's kind of nice outside, so I'm gonna go outside. So this is a great warm up for me. Now, we're gonna do little knee extensions. So we're gonna step into the bend again. I know this is not very, I wish I should have put this guy in the middle here. I didn't, however, but he's really heavy. And now we're just gonna, there's tension on that bend right there. It's pulling my knee forward. All we're gonna do is straighten it out. You guys ready? We're going for 20 repetitions. 1, 2, 3. Let it pull you forward as far as you can. 5. It's okay if that knee comes over that toe. 8, 9, 10. You can feel the tension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. And then let's switch sides. Even if the other knee does not hurt, we want to prevent it from hurting. So I want you to work both sides at all times. Even if the injury is only on one side. Same amount of tension, so step back about the same distance, and let's go for 20. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze it up. 8, 9, and 10. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. So take that foot out of it. Resistance bend. Obviously, you can use any kind of resistance bend that you need for whatever strength you have. Legs being stronger, the green bend is what I use 90% of the time. And there was one exercise, actually, I'm gonna use the red bend. So I'm gonna go from the thickest bend to the thinnest bend today. You do what you need to do, however it works for you. These are not really muscle building exercises, we're just building a little bit of strength in the surrounding muscles. All right, like I said, we're doing 2 sets for everything. We've rested enough. Back to the leg we started with. Step back about the same amount of distance. And let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. 5, 6. Control that bend all the way through. 8, 9. Halfway. Keep it up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once again, I apologize for being so far away from the camera today, but normally I do these, if I exit this room, right through that door that's right there, there's a post, a column in the house. That's why I usually have this attached. That's why I do these exercises. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that heel on the ground. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. And now we can relax one more time. All right, feels pretty good already. It feels nice to get a little bit of blood flowing through all those muscles, and the knees start feeling better. One of my biggest short videos on this channel is my knee creaking. Maybe I'll leave a link to that below. Right now, barely any creaking. How's the other one? Barely any creaking, because they're warming up, they feel a little bit better. And the creaking is not always necessarily the worst thing. They're just little air bubbles caught in there, and they're just kind of like popping. What the heck is that? The foam, right? With the air bubbles in it. Why can't I think of it? I don't know idea why I can't think of the name right now. All right, we're moving on to exercise number 3. It's going to be a variation of the sissy squat, which we're going to do the best that we can with the mobility that we have, or with the mobility that I have. So basically, it's going to be both legs. This time your heels are going to come off the ground, and you're just going to lean into it. Ready? You can hold on to something, just lean into it. 1, 2, 1. We're going for 15, by the way. 2. Nice full range of motion, as much as you can go without any knee pain. That's 5. We got 10 more. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lean into it. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think one more, right? Let's do one more. One more. 10. And step out. Stepping in and out is the biggest pain in the butt out of this entire workout. Yes, today is something different. It's still a resistance band workout, so I'm going to add it to the resistance band playlist. Just something a little bit different today. And like I say, if you're injured, you should do these every day. If you're just doing maintenance work, I kind of do them then before, like I said, before I work on my legs and before I go jogging. However, if they're helping you and you just stop doing it, say, hey, after a month of doing these, this feels great. Do not just completely stop doing the work. Keep it at maintenance mode. So do it a couple times a week. I know it takes a little bit of time, but you know what? Sometimes if you have to skip, or let's say you are going to go jogging, shorten your jog by 10 minutes and do 10 minutes of these exercises. Ready to go? One set of 15, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay to hold on to something, obviously. 7. Lean forward as much as you can. 8, 9, 10. 5 more. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's that. We got what, 2 more exercises? It's going to be a pretty long video, but you know, it takes a little bit of work to get this done. So next exercise number 4, knees over toes. Check out the knees over toes guy on YouTube. He's got a huge following, and I believe the 2 exercises that we're going to do here, one of them is from him. The other one's backwards walking, which was already popular, but he really brought it out there to the masses. Backwards walking, guys, I swear, 5 minutes on a treadmill and just walk backwards on that treadmill, pushing all the way through, full range of motion, not these short little steps. Really push through and work on the strength. It really helps. For me, it's the number 1 go-to exercise for me once my knees get bad. All right, gonna go knees over toes. So it's basically a front lunge, but you're not gonna be afraid to bring that knee over the toes. You'll lunge forward. Remember, if there's pain, you stop at 5 out of 10 and you bring it back up. So I'm gonna see if you guys can see me on the camera right here. Step back and just lean into it as much as you can and back up. 1, 2. Let's go for 10 on each side. 3, 4. Fold all the way down. 5. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. And 5. Now switch sides and the same thing. One side might be better than the other. It's okay. You still stop at pain of 5. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, control it, and 5. Personally, I have a lot less mobility in my right leg than my left leg. It's not because of my knees. It's because of my Achilles surgery that I had, replacement. Ankle flexion on that side is about 20% less than is on my right side, is about 20% less than on my left side. So that's part of the reason why I have a hard time squatting or doing lunges. My leg on one side doesn't bend as much as the other one. Not that you guys really cared, but I just kind of told you to fill in the time between sets. You got set number 2, leg we started with. Step back, you can hold on to something, and let's go. Ready? 1, nice and slow. Extend that knee forward as far as it can go. Fold all the way up. 3, 4, 5. Don't be afraid, as long as there's no pain. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 1 and 2. And I know we're not using resistance band. If you want to grab a resistance band, obviously you can, or a set of dumbbells. We're doing the other side. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, one more exercise. Side steps. I'm going to use the red band for this. There's not a great way to do these with this band that I thought of yet, at least. I'm going to show you how I do it. If you have the shorter bands, that you know, the PT bands, actually something like this, which as you can tell, I've been to a lot of PT, because there they are. You can use those. Otherwise, I'll show you how I do it with our regular resistance bands. Just gonna step down, just gonna walk side to side, 3 or 4, as much room you have. You can go 5 and 5 steps, whatever room you have. I probably have enough room for about 3 or 4 steps. So what I do with my band, I just kind of wrap it around my legs, and I grab it and I squeeze it, and I just gotta hold it down in the middle. You don't need a whole lot of resistance. So you're gonna bend down and try not to, don't step out like this, but keep those steps within hip width, basically, all right? So grab that band, squeeze it so you got a little bit of resistance. So no resistance, resistance, hold it, and just side step. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? And go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go back one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax. We have one more set left, and this is the last exercise that we're doing today. Great for me. Like I said, I'm going to go running right after this, so this falls right into my daily schedule. I want to enjoy the run outside maybe, and it's about 40 degrees and sunny outside. What do you guys think? Should I go run outside? Should I take the tripod of the treadmill as I'm filming this and run in the basement? I haven't decided yet. I just walked the dog. It was a little cold still and windy, but it's sunny and so nice. I'll let you know in the comments after this video comes out tomorrow about what I did. All right, last set. Get that bend nice and tight. Get those legs out, and let's go. Ready? We're stepping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little baby step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tighten up a little more if you want. That's what I just did. 2, 3, 4. Don't let those knees cave in. You want to keep the knees and the shins. Don't want to do this and step like this. Press against that bend. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's amazing how much this exercise can burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, well, that's it. These are the basic exercises that I do for my knees. Like I said, this is what works for me. This is not some AI video or anything like that, or the best stuff, the best things you can do. Because you know what? I don't know how or where your knees hurt. Like I said, this works for me. And my knees, I have meniscus tears on both sides. I had them on both sides. I had them repaired on both sides. I think they might have retorn. I know I don't want to go for another surgery. And these are the exercises that strengthen all the supporting muscles and help me to run about 20 miles a week of jogging or so, give or take, depending how nice it is outside. Guys, thank you for joining me today, Fit After 50. This was a resistance band knee pain prevention workout for adults that have been experiencing knee pain or somebody that wants to prevent knee pain in the future. Workouts do come out every Monday and Thursday. 99% of them are just regular workouts. But if you guys want to see a little bit more rehab work, I'm happy to do it, especially with all the ailments that I have. I know how to get around that stuff. So thanks for joining me today. My name is Paul. I'll see you guys during the next workout.